Okay, think of me as your best friend or your big sister and just listen to me. Sit down somewhere, get a cup of coffee or whatever you like, and just let yourself relax for some time. Maybe you've had a bad day, maybe somebody said something to you, and it doesn't matter. Why does it matter so much to you? Nothing in this life is permanent. Nothing. So, why are you sitting and wasting your time, your potential, your energy on something that is maybe out of your control? The only thing that you can control is your mind, is your thoughts, and how you react on it. How you choose to react determines how you're gonna feel. So stop blaming somebody else, stop blaming some situation, something that happened. Because it can have zero power on you if you don't allow it. It is always you who holds the power, nobody else. There are some people out there who get everything in their life. They have so much wealth, everything working out for them, and yet they sit with the things they cannot control. And then there are people who have absolutely nothing in their life, and yet you'll see them happy. Why? Because they choose to. Did they choose to stay happy? When you allow your emotions to control you, you are always going to be sad. You are always going to be feeling like nothing is going right, because you yourself are giving up all of your control, all of your power. It takes just one thought, just one forced thought that no, this is not what I'm going to feel. I'm not going to feel sad right now. I'm not going to feel bad about this situation or this person right now. It is all on you. For how long are you going to blame the other people or the situations in your life? For how long? At one point, you have to take accountability. At one point, you have to understand that your life comes from the perspective you live with. The moment you change your perspective, your entire life will look different. Your entire life is going to feel different because you choose to. So stop being a sad girl who, is helpless and is like living like a victim who doesn't know what to do with her life or how to cheer herself up. Please value yourself, value your energy, value your emotions. How can you let anybody else control your mood? How can you let anybody else control your mood? Do you even realize how sad it is? Nobody is that important. Nobody. Nothing is that important that you let it ruin your mood, that you let it ruin your day. Get it written somewhere that nobody is that important. And I'm not saying this in an egoistic way, in a way where you're going to be like, oh, they don't matter and I'm everything and all. but in a way where you understand your worth, where you in the first place are ready to value yourself, respect yourself enough to let go of the things that you cannot control. Look around yourself. Look look and literally count the things that you can be grateful for. You know, we we can sometimes just go by our day without even thinking, without even realizing how many beautiful blessings we have. And I personally just always thank you for making me a woman. That is the first biggest blessing for me, because how blessed am I? How lucky am I to be born as a woman? And so should you be. Be grateful for the most, be grateful for everything that you have. It is going to change your brain, it is going to change your perspective, because you will start seeing that, oh, I have this also, I have this also. And that is going to make you feel more hopeful. Please, you have to value yourself. Nobody is going to come and pull you out of your victim phase. And you should not expect that too. The fact that you can sit and allow yourself to be like, you know, helpless, you are going to attract that energy into your life. So please choose better for yourself. That is all I'm going to say. And don't ever forget that you do not have any kind of control. It is always in it is always in your control. So please reclaim your power, remember who you are, and never let anybody pity you. Never let yourself be in a situation where you yourself are allowing that energy to, you know, sit and look at yourself like, oh, this happened to me. I feel so sad. I feel so helpless. I can't do anything. Just shut up. You can do anything that you want. Be the love of your life. Is that how you would treat somebody you love? No, right? So please smile, go right now. Just right now, go in front of the mirror and look at yourself and smile and tell yourself that I love you so much and you deserve to be happy. And I'm never ever going to let anything that is not in my control, not in my power, affect me. I choose to be happy. I choose to live a happy life. I choose to attract blessings into my life. I choose to be grateful for all the things that I have in my life. That is all I'm going to say.